Hello, people of the internet. So, I thought that, the readers on my blog would appreciate seeing my face and hearing my voice for once, even though it's not very pretty right now because I'm getting ready for bed. But I thought I would do this video because I can't sleep. I've been thinking a lot about school, how much I miss it, how much I miss reading literature, writing about literature, doing projects based off literature. And what? That's my earring. Okay. And so I decided I just wanted to start doing it again. So I went on Facebook and I asked all of my friends and all of my followers on my author page to give me their favorite poems. And then I would read those poems and then I would write about them. Mostly poems because I work full time as a cashier at a department store. It's fun. And so I really don't have much time to spend on a novel. But, well, here's what happened. I got no responses. None whatsoever. So I decided to go look for my anthologies. I have 2 huge anthologies of poems. Just beautiful, beautiful poems. And I don't know where they went. I tore my room apart looking for them. I broke a couple boxes looking for them. And I just can't find them anywhere. So I had to change my game plan. I found a few books that I remember were very interesting, were very thought-provoking, and were beautiful that I just absolutely loved. So I decided that I would read those and write about them. So let's start with the first one I'm going to read. This one is called Sold by Patricia McCormick. It's a National Book Award finalist. It's a beautiful story about a poor girl in Nepal who gets sold into prostitution. And I remember one of the reasons I love it and one of the reasons I'm reading it first is because it's not in prose. It's written in poetry format. I don't remember what that's called. If you know what it's called, tell me in the comments, please. And it was exceedingly beautiful, and I just love that word, beautiful. So that's the first book I'm going to read, Sold by Patricia McCormick. Now, if you have any questions that you want to ask of me, post them in the comments. I will answer them in my posts. And, if you have any suggestions for poetry or books, just post it in the comments and I will add that to my list. And then if you want suggestions, if you want to do a similar thing, if you're bored with your life and you want to become an English major, let me know and I will give you some really interesting books. Tell me your interests, tell me things that you like thinking about, and I will look for books for you because I spent 4 years, 3.5 years in children's literature and a year in adult literature, so half a year in adult literature, I'm sorry. Alright, next book I'm going to read is called Falling Leaves by Adeline Yen Ma. This is another beautiful story about a girl who is it's a very abusive family, basically. And I remember it vaguely. I remember the big parts that really confused me that I would love to explore, maybe do some research on this book. And I'm pretty excited about doing that. Finally, I'm going to do the vagina monologues. Now, I probably won't read the whole thing and then write about the whole thing, because each monologue has so much in it to talk about that you just can't. So I'm probably going to choose my favorite monologues and write about those. But my absolute favorite monologue of all time isn't in here. If you could possibly link me to a copy of that monologue, even though I understand it's probably illegal to, but if it's not illegal to, please do so, because I love that monologue. Okay, it's the one, I think it's called like How to Survive or something like that. It's about the girl who gets kidnapped with her when she was on vacation with her friends by the soldiers, and they forced them to live with them, and she had a child with him, and then she finally ran away. So if you so that'd be great if you could do that for me. Unless that's illegal, then never mind. So, if you have any questions, if you need any help coming up with questions, you can ask me for more information about the books. Especially as I'm reading them, I'll definitely have more information than I have now, because obviously I haven't read these in years. So, yeah. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for listening. And please leave comments. I would love to interact with my readers. Have a great day. Bye.